How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie is highly recommended for 5 key reasons. 1. Improved interpersonal skills. 2. Enhanced leadership skills. 3. Increased influence. 4. Personal growth. 5. Timeless wisdom. Here are 50 unique and impressive quotes from the book. 1. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. 2. When dealing with people, remember you are not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures bristling with prejudice and motivated by pride and vanity. 3. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. 4. Talk to someone about themselves, and they'll listen for hours. 5. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. 6. Any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, but it takes character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. 7. A person's name is to that person the sweetest sound in any language. 8. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, "I like you, you make me happy, I am glad to see you." 9. The royal road to a person's heart is to talk about the things they treasure most. 10. The expression one wears on one's face is far more important than the clothes one wears on one's back. 11. The way to develop self-confidence is to do the thing you fear and get a record of successful experiences behind you. 12. You can conquer almost any fear if you will only make up your mind to do so. For remember, fear doesn't exist anywhere except in the mind. 13. Feeling sorry for yourself and your present condition is not only a waste of energy, but the worst habit you could possibly have. 14. Happiness doesn't depend on any external conditions. It is governed by our mental attitude. 15. You cannot teach a man anything. You can only help him find it within himself. 16. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest sound in any language. 17. If you want enemies, excel your friends. But if you want friends, let your friends excel you. 18. Everybody in the world is seeking happiness, and there is one sure way to find it. That is by controlling your thoughts. Happiness doesn't depend on outward conditions. It depends on inner conditions. 19. When fate hands us a lemon, let's try to make a lemonade. 20. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. 21. The best way to prove yourself is to help others achieve success. 22. The only way I can get you to do anything is by giving you what you want. 23. Be hearty in your approbation and lavish in your praise. 24. To be interesting, be interested. 25. Remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest sound in any language. 26. You cannot antagonize and influence at the same time. 27. The difference between appreciation and flattery. That is simple. One is sincere and the other insincere. 28. Criticism is dangerous because it wounds a person's precious pride, hurts their sense of importance, and arouses resentment. 29. One reason why birds and horses are not unhappy is because they are not trying to impress other birds and horses. 30. If you argue and rankle and contradict, you may achieve a victory sometimes, but it will be an empty victory because you will never get your opponent's goodwill. 31. Let the other person feel that the idea is theirs. 32. You can make people want to do what you want them to do by seeing the situation from the other person's point of view. 33. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. 34. If you are not in the process of becoming the person you want to be, you are automatically engaged in becoming the person you don't want to be. 35. The best way to keep a relationship strong is to keep in constant communication. 36. The world is full of people who are grabbing and self-seeking. So the rare individual who unselfishly tries to serve others has an enormous advantage. 37. You can close more business in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get people interested in you. 38. The unvarnished truth is that almost all the people you meet feel themselves superior to you in some way, and a sure way to their hearts is to let them realize in some subtle way that you recognize their importance and recognize it sincerely. 39. Actions speak louder than words, and a smile says, I like you, you make me happy, I am glad to see you. 40. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. 41. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. 42. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. 43. Remember, today is the tomorrow you worried about yesterday. 44. The person who goes farthest is generally the one who is willing to do and dare. The sure thing boat never gets far from shore. 45. Don't be afraid to give your best to what seemingly are small jobs. Every time you conquer one, it makes you that much stronger. If you do the little jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves. 46. Do the hard jobs first. The easy jobs will take care of themselves. 47. Most of us have far more courage than we ever dreamed we possessed. 48. Instead of worrying about what people say of you, why not spend time trying to accomplish something they will admire? 49. You can measure the size of a person by what makes them angry. 50. You can't win an argument. You can't, because if you lose it, you lose it. And if you win it, you lose it. These quotes from How to Win Friends and Influence People encapsulate the book's core principles on building relationships, effective communication, and personal development.